Hey Awesome Universe, hey Smiles People of Awesome, hey everyone, love you all, hope you all had a great day wherever you are in the world. And this is my last video, and I know this is a bit late because this announcement happened 2 days ago, but I was really busy the whole way through Christmas shopping and doing loads of stuff. So, there you go, and college as well. So, guys, this is about, because we knew Sony, everybody else, Marvel, DC, Fox, they were all doing their cinematic universe franchises, and DC and Sony joined in as well. They announced they were doing one, and now they announced their spin-offs that will be within the universe, the same universe of the Amazing Spider-Man movies. We did hear something about Andrew Garfield, about how he's got one more movie contract to Amazing Spider-Man 3, but he's not really involved. Apparently something about Amazing Spider-Man 4 where he's not involved in it. They said it could be more than just a Amazing Spider-Man movie. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do there. And they said these spin-offs will happen right after the Amazing Spider-Man 3. Plus, Amazing Spider-Man 3 is going to hint to all... Spider-Man 2 is hinted to a lot. 2 great trailers, official trailers. Easter eggs were in them. It was really interesting. Just the question is, will the movie be good? That's the thing. We need to watch it. Because trailers can look good, but the movie, we need to see the movie first. Alright, this is the announcements. The movies were in the cinematic universe, and we've seen different announcements so far. From Marvel Studios, from DC, from Fox. And obviously there are going to be other still big announcements from them as well in the future. But this is the thing. Sony did something a little different. And also, if you think about it, because if the DC... if DC, the TC TV shows that are building, if they're not connected to the movies cinematic universe, then they have their own cinematic universe, and that's actually quite cool as well. If not, I would like it if they were actually connected to the movies, because then it's similar to what Marvel Studios are doing with them lot. But whatever, we'll see what happens. Because it's not been, there was this interview where they kind of made out that it wasn't connected, but they didn't fully confirm it. Like, basically, they didn't deny it, but they didn't confirm it either, so we'll see later. But this is about Sony. Okay, the announcements, and I was happy about one, because it made sense, but the other one didn't make sense. First one was we offer all these decades of comic book fan everywhere of Marvel. We will finally be getting to see a Venom spin-off movie, and that is good because they've got they can either go with Flash Thompson, that's my more favorite Venom, Agent Venom, who joined a lot of superhero teams like Avengers and even Guardians of the Galaxy lately, and some other superhero teams. And he was even involved with S.H.I.E.L.D. He's a proper anti-hero, and he's a real heroic in the comics right now, and everything. Eddie Brock, also, in a way, an anti-hero at times. So, it's like, one way or another, it's good. Also, I like Agent Venom more because he's more of a badass, he's more heroic and everything, but one way or another, it's cool. But this is where it gets a little confusing now, because I was like, Venom, I was like, yeah, they were probably going to go that way, and I was actually okay with that. But this was a bit confusing, because you're doing a cinematic universe, and cinematic universes, as you know, they're all about heroes, and the other ones as well, and everything. They have officially announced the second one is a movie, a spin-off movie, solo movie, about the supervillain team, Sinister Six. Sinister Six, like Sinister Six, the supervillain team, which none of those characters were ever anti-heroes or anything like that, anything heroic. They were always supervillains, all of them, and the only reason they joined together was their big one desire to destroy Spider-Man. So if Spider-Man's not in the movie, like the way it looks, how does this make sense? It doesn't make sense, because who are they going to fight? And there's 2 ways this supervillain... This is why they don't do supervillain movies, right? Because there's 2 ways it will end. 1, they die. Or 2, they take over the world and destroy everything. See? Do you see how stupid that is now? This is why I find it dumb, basically, them doing a Sinister Six movie. And, unless everyone is asking the question, like, who's the hero? Because, I don't think many people, especially the general public, are going to want to go to a movie where they find out apparently that that the whole team is a bunch of supervillains which are just going to destroy everything, and they're going to be like, okay, this is kind of crap, really, and kind of pointless. See, and also, you're trying to do a cinematic universe. see, Sony, that's where you're going wrong. Right, Venom, good choice. That is a good choice. Well, depending, we don't know which one they're going with yet, Eddie Brock or Flash Thompson, that's interesting, but we'll find out. Flash Thompson's already in the universe of there, because he was in Amazing Spider-Man 1, he's in Amazing Spider-Man 2, and they've already got a good actor playing it. So we'll see. But this is the interesting thing. See, I understand it, because you've got Spider-Man, you've got Venom, who's like an anti-hero, whichever one they go for. But this is the interesting thing. Sinister Six. Supervillain team. And then you're like, I don't understand it. Cinematic universe, yeah, okay, that's cool. Having, if, say this was a hero, say Sinister Six movie was actually, like, I don't know, someone like Black Cat, or Spider-Woman, or, I don't know if Spider-Woman's actually owned. There's been rumors that she's actually owned by Marvel Studios, but I'm not sure. Well, some of them we're not sure about. But I don't understand it because they're supervillains. How is that going to really, it's like, all they're really doing is just setting up the Sinister Six to face up against Spider-Man in a future movie after that and then get killed. It's kind of dumb, really. This is why many, because look, you can do movies about anti-heroes, you can do movies about vigilantes, and only certain supervillains, because either they become an anti-hero, that's the only reason. But Sinister Six, that's like, basically, it's like doing a movie about Thanos, Ultron, or Apocalypse, or Darkseid. Or any other big villain who is a real cruel, evil villain. See, Venom I understand, but Sinister Six makes no sense to me. And I don't understand because you could have easily just gone with other hero, done a superhero. And many people, if you're worried that many people won't know Sinister Six, many people, know that hero. Most people aren't even going to know who the hell Sinister Six are. It's like, I even told my my family or, some family members that they're doing a Sinister Six movie. They're like, who the hell is that? And they're actually fans of the Marvel comics as well. And they're like, see, and there you go. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, for me, and with the news of Andrew Garfield saying about the fourth movie, I'm kind of having this feeling that maybe a reboot might be coming soon. I think, and then that's the same old story, basically. The whole thing is, this is why the rights should go back to Marvel Studios, because then, basically, Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, we can all tell that basically, right after Andrew Garfield's gone, they're basically just going to reboot everything. Same old story. Spider-Man. First it's about Spider-Man, Spider-Man, it's Peter Parker becoming Spider-Man, then there's the next one of him becoming even more of a hero, then he faces up against Green Goblin, Sinister Six, same old story over and over again, just different versions. This is what it's going to become. This is the second version at the moment of Andrew Garfield. When the third reboot happens, or the second reboot as I should say, it's the same old story. This is the same shit every single day. The only thing they're adding to it is the cinematic universe. If they had done something different, like a hero, it would have made sense, because then in the crossover movie, you could have had Spider-Man, Venom, and whoever other hero up against Sinister Six, and it could have been a really good movie. But you did Sinister Six, and that was kind of stupid, and I think that movie, no offense, I might be wrong whenever that comes, because Amazing Spider-Man 3 is going to happen in 2016, so it's after 2016. We're about to hit 2014 in it, like 2 weeks or something from here, because Christmas is 1 week away, and then it's the week after the New Year's Eve. So Jesus, 2014 is almost here, and then we're only be a few years away from 2 years away from 2016. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's confusing. I'm happy about the Venom movie, but the Sinister Six movie, not really. Because if it was another anti-hero, it'd be cool, but yeah, I think also when Sony lost the rights to Ghost Rider to Marvel Studios, I think that was a big, nail in the coffin. Because if they had Ghost Rider, they would probably be thinking, oh yeah, we can use Ghost Rider, we can use Venom, we can use Spider-Man, and Sinister Six can be the villains, and there you go. But because they lost Ghost Rider, that's why they got screwed. But we'll see how it happens. I always hope a comic movie or comic TV show at Marvel and DC always does well. But, as you guys know, I always judge it when I see it, it's going to take a while for these movies to be made. There are apparently writers and directors working on them, but we'll see what happens. Alright guys, leave a like and comment for your opinion, what you think of the Sinister Six movie, and Venom movies, spin-off solo movies being announced in this Marvel Sony cinematic universe. And about the Andrew Garfield news, what do you think about Andrew Garfield? Are we going to get the same old shit after he leaves and everything? And what the hell is the fourth Amazing Spider-Man movie? That's a good question. And could the Sinister Six movie work? And which Venom are they going to use? Agent Venom? Or Flash Thompson? Or Eddie Brock's supervillain version of Venom? Alright guys, I'm going to leave you here. Bye guys, love you. And remember, you're awesome. Alright, bye guys.